So a lot of people have wondered, would you rather have a fully restored Oldsmobile Hearst supercharged like this guy you have here, or would you rather have a 1955 Pontiac Chieftain? Now this has been fully restored. Like I said, I believe this Oldsmobile Hearst. I have to confirm, but it's an 80s Hearst Oldsmobile, and it has been partially restored, whereas this has been fully restored here. And like I said, even the seat belts are red covered here. So this is about the highest level uh, Pontiac or General Motors or Chevy product I've ever seen at this dealership. It's got the nice two-tone body panel here. And the one thing I noticed is how you can kind of tell if something's been fully restored is how well the interior matches the level of exterior restoration. So the reason this 1955 Pontiac Chieftain has sort of stole the show is because I have clearly seen that the outside matches the inside. It is no doubt whatsoever. So let's take a look at the back. We'll take a look at the front as well. But like I said, it has the flying, I don't know if you call this a flying V or what. It looks like some sort of aerospace logo that symbolizes that it is a Pontiac. Definitely more chrome than you could ever imagine. And it's definitely, you can tell it is, I'm not sure, but to the naked eye, it appears to be like a level up from a Bel Air, is my interpretation. I mean, look at these executive level. I mean, this is BMW 7 Series rear seat legroom we're talking about, maybe even more, if I were being honest. And then maybe the most unique thing, an exterior sort of heads up display actually mounted on the hood, which I'll be honest with you, not a classic car expert, did not know that that was even a thing. So if that is something you're looking for, they have two Bel Airs, a 51 and a 55. Neither of them has a feature like that. So like I said, I think this was sort of a different animal when it was built. This is definitely a cross between a luxury Cadillac and a performance Pontiac. Almost, it's got a certain level of sportiness. Definitely it's got the manual transmission. And like I said, it's a 55, and I believe it's listed somewhere in the 50,000 price range, if I'm not correct, just because of the age of the vehicle. So let's take a quick look at the front. There's that exterior heads-up display that I talked about. But like I said, I don't even think it's a contest. When I originally came to do a video of the 55 Chevy Bel Air, which you can see right here, this vehicle has probably the most demand online for like information. When I did a video of this, all people were talking about is this a gold radiator cover or is it copper? It's obviously copper. And then that is the 55 Bel Air. But as I was shooting the videos and I looked at this, I'm like, what is this? I knew what a Chieftain was, that it's sort of the Pontiac version of the Bel Air, but I did not realize that it was this, that it was dressed to the nines like this. And this appears to be fully restored factory. This does not appear to be like aftermarket. This is, I believe, how it originally looked back in 1955, which is even more shocking. And then this is actually like a raised V. So this actually is not like, it's fixed to the hood, but it is actually, as you can see, it's elevated off the hood. And then this is like a texture of something you'd seen like a bowling alley. This is definitely one of the most unique vehicles. And like I said, now that Pontiac has been discontinued, I would imagine this is even more valuable because, like I said, they still make Chevys, they still make Cadillacs, they still make Buicks, but the fact that Pontiac is no longer in business, I would say, increases the value of this substantially. So the fact that this is kind of listed for a similar price as this Chevy Bel Air, I might almost lean towards this Pontiac because I could see as the older that this gets, that the value would actually go up even further. And the fact that the interior has been so overdone and refined, that would almost increase its value even more so on the collector's market. Or if you are just looking for the perfect vehicle, like you always see Seinfeld or Jay Leno. I mean, this is on that level, folks. This is This is a unique vehicle that no one is going to be able to compete with if you're driving this down the road. I mean, it's a combination of like the Ghostbusters vehicle, a Blues Brothers mobile, Back to the Future. It's definitely got that very unique front end look. And when you compare it to something more modest, I mean, it's clear that the Chevy Bel Air was supposed to be an upscale market sedan for the general public, and that the Pontiac is sort of what we look at today as probably like a Cadillac or like an Acura or a Mercedes, that this was intended to be sort of your American luxury vehicle. So if you have made it this far, please consider subscribing. But again, this is a 1955 Pontiac Chieftain. Have a great day.